Hello, everyone, and welcome to Von Atmata's very first month card healing for May. I'm pretty excited to do this because we haven't done any of these yet, and I've been wanting to get into these for quite a while, trying to make everything structured and work the way that I like it to work so that it can fit into everything that we're doing. Doing a lot of work lately, extra work on the side of work, plus all the other things that we're doing, just creatively and just having fun and just being able to build that foundation and grounding for ourselves. It's been a blessing, and it's been something that's very important to me as well, because it's one of the first times in my life that I've been able to grasp onto that concept entirely and to see it unfold and blossom, and it's just amazing, because before it was shaky, before things were but that's not important. What before isn't as much as important as moving forward and what's going on now, and holding on to that and opening the doors of what is important and what we do want and what we want to feel. All the other things that this happened and that happened and this and this and that and that and this keeps happening because you keep saying it keeps happening, and we put energy to a lot of things that we don't even want to put energy to anymore, which is so ironic and contradicting, but that's just how things go sometimes, but they don't have to. What they can do is by reframing that mind and going in the direction we want. So, aside from all that, going into the month, I got some cards, okay? So, it's going to be a 3, 3, 2, 1. So, a lot of from wide all the way to narrow and centered into yourself of everything that's going on. So the wide aspect of it all, and then the center and alignment of the things that the cards are going to show. So, pulling 3 cards for right now. We have the 12 of Love, 11 of Healing, and number 0, again, choice. When it comes to love and understanding love for ourselves and what let me show you. Love, healing, and choice. So when it comes to love and healing and making a choice to have love be a healing source, rather than something that diminishes our lives, because we all talk about love, we all want love, we all love, but a lot of the times we don't know how to grasp that aspect, and we surround ourselves with old patterns, old ways, old thoughts that are no longer helping us. So what does it take to move over and turn that new page and allow yourself to transition into a place of healing and love, and to make that choice? And choice isn't just like, well, I made that choice, I choose this now. And this is what I'm doing. It's like, over vanilla and chocolate, I'm choosing vanilla chocolate. But like, until you have vanilla and chocolate together and you're eating it, you ain't really doing anything about that thought. You're just like, I like that and that's what I want, but I'm not making the footsteps forward to do it. So in the choice you're making for love, I want love. I want unconditional love in my life. I want something to blossom and unfold that is beautiful and holds my heart dearly and takes care of me as I take care of it, and we nurture each other in that sense. Knowing how that healing aspect of that, because we have love, we grew up with love, whether we understood it or we didn't understand it, whether it seemed so bad or so just totally out of the ordinary that you would ever see. Movies portray it all the time. It's just like this and da-da-da-da-da-da. It's however you want it to be. There's people out there who think, I have to have my life positive, it has to be positive all the time, it just needs to be positive, and if it's not positive, then forget everything else. You have to take the good with the bad. You have to understand that people aren't perfect, but that's the perfectness of it. Our beauty is that growth, that unveiling the shadow and knowing that people have dark sides, that things aren't always so bright and shiny, and that's just how it is. So learning how to show compassion, learning how to show understanding, learning how to show love, to show it and to be about it for that person in that situation, and just opening yourself up to that is a huge transition and a huge change for what most people can have a hard time doing. But because they say it's a hard time, it's hard to do this and it's hard to do that, you create that space for yourself. You create it being hard for yourself. So moving forward, whether you believe it, whether you feel it, whether you don't, changing that thought process and reevaluating our thoughts and reframing our brains and our subconscious to say, I want healing, I want love, I want understanding. I want compassion. I want it to be easy. I want it to be simple. I want it to flow effortlessly. But the one thing about that thought and that choice right there is the feeling. Taking a deep breath sometimes and feeling it. To feel that love. To feel it for yourself and to know, holy shit, I really care about myself. I really love that I'm all the aspects, whoever I've been, whatever, if it sucked, great. I'm okay with that because it's made me who I am today. And I'm always effortlessly changing. And life is helping me move in that direction. And so is everyone else. And I myself as well. So there's three parts of me that are moving me: my inner child, myself now, my higher self, and all the things around me are moving me into a direction of what I want for myself and what is my highest and wellest being of the self. So another 2 going down. We have the 4 of water. And we have 11 body and mind of air. So let me show you. 4 of water. 11 body and mind of the air. So water, a lot of to do with emotions, but really reflecting that side of yourself, saying, look at myself, who am I and why am I there? Why am I who I am and what do I do to judge the other people around me to say that they're any better, any worse than me or whatever they are? They're just who they are. You are who you are. You can take your good and turn it into bad. You can take your bad and turn it into good. So what are you going to do with all the things you have and turn it into what you want, which is what's important. Body and mind, really, like I said, it's that thought. You make that choice, woo, but you have to move your body into the direction of what you want to do for that. You have to take those footsteps one at a time to get to the place. And with air coming through and within May is that flow. When you're the air and there's a tree in your way, moving through it, just moving through that tree, just go right around it, no issue, whatever, just do, there you go, you know, the tree even bends where he goes, oh, okay, cool, like, unless you're a tornado and you just rip the fucking tree out. So, taking that time for yourself to make the footsteps for yourself and reflecting off things you know and saying, okay, I could do something differently about that, I want to do something differently about that, there's something like this, and it's taking honest, receptive thought to yourself, not just saying these people judge me like this and I should change this because that's what people tell me, and that's not what it's about. That's guilt, that's shame, that's blame, that's all that stuff that does not help you at all. So revealing that, letting go of that, forgiving that side of yourself, saying let it go, surrender it, whatever you have to do, and looking at yourself saying, I like that side of myself, whether anyone likes it or not, who cares? But what I do like about myself is that there's these things that I want to take my weaknesses and I want to turn them into strengths, and I want them to grow and I want them to evolve. And I can do that because I tell myself I can, because I have the willpower to make that choice, to make that move. And just by having that faith in myself, saying that I can do this and I will do this, even if I don't know how or when or what, I will the intention itself and the footsteps forward to that direction is the goal. And trusting that life is going to unfold this for you, is going to bend with the wind that you're flowing through with all your emotions and all your understanding and all your misunderstandings. Bring it down to the center, all the way down to the center of all this into May and everything that's going on for this month. Very beautiful card. A lot of grounding. 11 of earth, heaven, and earth. Very, 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 very muy bueno. So above, so below is in between. I know you've probably heard it a bunch of other different ways. Within alchemy, there's equivalent exchange. So anything that's above and everything that's below has got to be in between somehow. There's got to be an equal relevance to what's going on. So if you can grasp a higher sense of yourself and you can grasp it down here, there's so much more you can do, from calling guides to calling angels to having them be a part of this month, to really blossom and show your exponential side of yourself that is full of spiritual bliss, and to really just unveil that and just to be it without question is such a beautiful thing. and to know that you yourself is something, such a gift for those around you, and to really get notice from that. Whether you wanted it or not, you're going to, because people see it. When you're happy, you're at work, you see, wherever you are, most of the time you go around, you see people that are so sad, so just this kind of face, just, yeah, I'm doing what I'm doing. Oh, what? You asked me a question? It's over there, ask somebody else, and they don't want to be a part of life. And it's like just so dead inside. So if you take the time to make that choice, to open yourself, to evolve yourself, and to just be bliss for yourself, and to acknowledge that and heal that side of yourself, everyone around notices. It's so crazy. I've done it multiple times. Every job I go to, it starts the same. Everyone's gonna, oh yeah, we're trying to figure this out, right? Not all the time, but a lot of the times that's how a lot of people are. And especially in California, we're just a hell of a mess over here. But we're opening up because of such of that hell lifestyle that we've got, just as much as the heaven that is there within this earth. It's there, and I've seen it, and I've been a part of it, and I've understood that, and I've built that side of myself more and more every day, so that I can give more of that to the people around me, so that they can enjoy. Because if they're all depressed and sad, I'm kind of a little depressed and sad. It's like, it's the empathy, the sensitivity that we have as being connected to this energy. We feel what people are feeling. So if we have the willpower and the chance to change that within ourselves, because that's where it starts, we change within ourselves, everything around us starts to change. We don't have to change it just changes. It's just doing it naturally. It's just supposed to happen. What happens to you happens back, and it just goes boom, 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 and it just bounces back off of everything. And it's so powerful, because vibration it can only go up. It started from a bottom point at one point. Okay? Every other energy, there's multiple different parts of the energy, but it's all energy. So it's moving up. So it's going to continue to move up. No matter what you want it to do, it's going to move up. So if you help it and nurture that energy, and you move it up, and you feed it water, and you're watching that plant, that seed turns into roots, and those roots turn into a stem, and the stem turns into a beautiful flower. It's just you. So does everything else around you. And it's your roots are connected. You're all in the same area. You're all in that foundation. You're all working together in some aspect of yourself to blossom and to be who you are truly meant to be anyway. So it's an amazing and beautiful thing. A lot of animal connectivity, a lot of courage, a lot of strength, a lot of sight for the darkness, to being able to see through the darkness and just open it. No, put some light there, some darkness here. I'm going to put some light there. That's cool, and help it out and fix it up a bit. You know what I mean? It's a little shinier now. That's nice. It could be still nighttime. That's okay. But you give people the opportunity to grasp onto that for themselves. So that, say, hey, look, I've got some of this. You can have some of that if you want. It's up to you. It's not, I'm not going to, you have to be this way. You must be this way. And it doesn't work like that. You can try, you know what I mean? But people go, whoa, man, what's up with all that shit? I don't want any of that. That's not what I'm looking for right now. You just be yourself, and things will grasp onto that and say, oh man, you're taking care of yourself. That feels good. Why do you feel good that you're taking care of yourself? I want to feel that. I want to be able to feel me taking good care of myself and nurturing that, and that healing again. When it comes down to it, again, in the center of it, the 3, 2, 1, it is healing the heaven and earth. Really taking the time to heal the bottom and the top, and to center it, and to balance it, and to bring it to fruition, and to have it become one, to take all those aspects and just, this is me. I am being the part of me that wants to raise that vibration effortlessly, simply, without having to try. Just by being myself and loving that part of myself, it grows so much. It grows so much, and it's just amazing. So aside from all that, so a lot of fruition, a lot of abundance this month. It's going to be a great May. Wonderful time to be, and to be yourself, and to just become that butterfly, open that cocoon and say, whoo, here I am. 2018 is a great time for that, and to really start to grasp onto the you who you want to be, and open the doors of what you could possibly do for success within yourself and around you. It's a great tool and mechanism, a co-creative purpose that we have for being a part of this earth. Aside from that, I hope you guys all have a wonderful May. We have a sale going on our Etsy right now, so go ahead and check that out. Vanatmata Arts. We have our link down below, so you can go ahead and check that out. It's for Mother's Day. All of our rose quartz 25% off. And aside from that, I hope you enjoy your time with everything and everyone that's going on around you, and to see the true beauty of it all. Bring love into your life. Bring love to yourself, which brings love into your life. Make that choice. Feel those emotions you need to feel. Look at yourself. Reflect at yourself again. Put your mind and your body together and make it move that way, into that direction you want. So, again, take a nice deep breath every once in a while. Enjoy the air. Smell the flowers. Again, have a wonderful month. Namaste from Panamata.